The second thing is we actually do know quite a bit about how money and marketing works in social media. The problem is that we do know, what we know is that we know about so many things that don't work. And sort of it's the classic sort of scientific approach of coming up with a theory and disproving it conclusively, but not actually, we haven't actually edged our way into figuring out exactly how things work. And that's probably because networks are, how sort of ideas spread through networks is a very emergent phenomenon. So it's probably impossible to predict. But here's one observation by a person people might know, Seth Godin, who's kind of the guru, the sort of messiah guru of marketing. And it's basically what he says here. Last month, I posted excerpts from my new book. I also wrote a glowing post about Gar's new book on presentations. Guess what? My stats show that I sold more copies of Gar's book than mine. And this is the point, is that people don't trust self-promotion. So I don't know about you, but I've been in several meetings or discussions where publishers are talking about the platform of the author, where they talk and they look at how many Twitter followers do they have, what sort of presence do they have on Facebook, how many people read their blog. And the problem there is that people don't trust what an author that pimps their own book. And this was written in 2008. This was a known fact to marketing people in 2008. That's 6 years ago. What's more important in terms of marketing is not how many followers the author has on Twitter. It's how many followers his followers have. If he has 100 followers, but each of his 100 followers have thousands, and they're willing to retweet him, that is much more of a marketing impact than his actual follower count. If you just focus on his his number, as meaningless as it is, you have no sense of his actual platform and his actual influence. Another sort of known fact that this has been proven in study after study, research after research, and that's a point that people don't really, people don't trust Seth Godin when he's pimping his own book. People slightly trust more when a friend of his pimps one of his, another friend's book, but what people really trust is when their own friends and family recommend something, especially when it costs them money. So the idea that you market things by picking out central influencers and that sort of magically spreads out from them like a viral contagion, it doesn't really work. Well, the only way to capture the imagination of a large amount of people is actually make something really good and really interesting. And that's the only way to actually guarantee a spread.